What's up, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Yes, I'm Kip, and this is Kip Views. And today you're in for, in my opinion, the sneaker of the year. Yes, that's right. I just said it. The sneaker of the year. This is a crazy sneaker. So we've got the Nike Air Max 1 times Travis Scott Cactus Jack in the Saturn Gold colorway. As you can see it right here. Just a quick sneak peek before we get into that. My take on sneaker of the year so far, and possibly by kind of what I've seen, even with the Jordan 1 lows coming out from Travis Scott, I think in June, July, for me, this is my favourite sneaker of the year. My favourite by far in terms of, like I said, what I'm going to see, what I've seen this year in terms of what's coming out. And it might just hit it. It might, in kind of end of May release, it could be the sneaker of the year. So, I mean, well done to kind of Nike, Travis Scott on this one. This is massive. But kind of before we get into this one, just want to talk to you guys a little bit about my weekend. So yesterday we headed over to Offspring for Super Saturday. Well done Offspring and the guys there. It was crazy. A great just kind of collective sneakerheads. Guys that wanted to kind of network, talk about sneakers, talk about kind of general life in general, kind of the sneaker scene, just lifestyle, everything. Kind of everything, clothing. It was so cool. And they just done a really good job. For me, it was my first Super Saturday, so for me, it was very, very cool. I mean, to kind of see all the people there, the hype, the kind of building up of the store opening, and kind of being able to get our pairs. So thanks very much. Shout out to Offspring and the guys there. I also hooked up with my guy Tatway, so you have to subscribe to his YouTube channel. He does some cool stuff. He was vlogging the day, so very, very cool. So you have to definitely check that out. So subscribe to his channel, check out his videos. They are very, very cool. He's always got the heat. He literally is rocking up with the heat. So he picked up the other colorway, so the brown and gold colorway, which is also very, very cool. But yeah, kind of without further ado, let's get into this. Let's get into the sneaker that I've been waiting for all year and some of last. So let's check this out. So here we have it, literally, here we have it. Nike Air Max 1 times Travis Scott Cactus Jack in the Saturn Gold colorway. This is so cool. I mean, for me, prior to getting this pair, I actually preferred the brown and gold coloring, brown and gold colorway. I didn't really like this one in the pictures. I like it as much, but when you see it in person, and the video is probably not going to do it as much justice. The colorings are so cool. Literally, you see it on feet. You see it with kind of whatever you're rocking. It really does go perfect for summertime as well. And the colorings and the details are just amazing. I mean, the price you're paying for kind of a pair of these compared to what you're going to pay for certain other sneakers, especially at retail price, is just very, very good in terms of the materials you're getting. So priced at £150, they're really, really well priced in terms of your standard Air Maxes these days. You're paying about £135 anyways. So the price you're paying here for the extra materials, the cool packaging that will go through, is just amazing. So let me take you through. So I mean, the majority of the sneaker, you've got a satin gold colouring as you go through. So the mud guard towards the front, a little bit of the toe box there as well, and along the inside here at the bottom, most of the inside here is like a suede nubuck material. So very, very cool. You get slightly different shades as we go around the sneaker, especially towards the back here. The swoosh on the inside and outside is this cool kind of, I guess, plasticky rubbery material. It's like little dots, if you can see, that make up the switch, which is very, very cool there, as you see on this side too. So very, very cool. You got your backwards swoosh that you're always going to see from your Travis Scotts too. So as always, you really want to see that, and it's so amazing. What you got inside the toe box, kind of typical of an Air Max 1 as well, is that cottony material there, that meshy material, and you see it in accents throughout the middle and towards the back of the sneaker too, which I think is very, very cool. What you get these grey blue accents throughout. So again, if you look at the laces, you've got them there along the side here with kind of like an Aztec-y kind of type design. So you've got a bit of brown, green, and that kind of grey blue. You also got the Cactus Jack logo here in the middle, which I like on the tongue there, and that's a kind of like a lot of a brighter blue, which I think is cool. A very, very cool distinctive feature about this sneaker is the air bubble. You see the air bubble is kind of like coloured out in line with the midsole. That's something I haven't seen before. Correct me if I'm wrong, it might have been on other Air Maxes, but I haven't seen it, and I thought that was very, very cool. Just something clever to come up with and to change up a sneaker to kind of add your take on it when you do a collaboration. That's what we want to see. That's what you want to see. You want to see something different. That's always what I like to see on these. Kind of as we go to the back, again, you've got Aztec theme with a kind of string going around here, and you've got the Cactus Jack logo there too. And then as we go to the midsole is very, very cool in terms of you've got two colors. So you've got a darker yellow, which kind of lines up with the upper of the shoe. And then as you go down, a kind of lighter color there too. And then as we go into the outsole, it's almost like this grey color, just slightly different tread to you, slightly different tread to you used to on Air Max 1. You can see just as I turn it, and also Cactus Corporation, which I think is very, very cool there. Very, very cool. What's also different about these, so I always remember Air Max 1s typically throughout the day, they were really quite padded on the inside. As you can see on the outline here, kind of with the stitching, it's a little bit thinner. However, you get that neoprene type material with that kind of almost like gel padding inside there, which is very, very cool and makes it extra comfortable. Again, with the tongue, the same thing, it makes it a little bit thinner. So you're looking for a more comfortable fit, so hopefully it's something that you can wear kind of for a longer period of time, and that's really cool. That's what you want to see, right? When you pay a quality, you pay a premium for a product, even though I think it's a good price, you get those extra premiums. You also get, along with the outsole, you get these laces that are that grey, bluey type colouring, so you can change it up. I always like that. As I always talk about, when you pay a premium for a product, I always want to see extra laces. Here you go. You got them extra laces right there. I also think one other pair of laces which would be very, very cool would be the Saturn Gold. They would literally go so cool, literally kind of block this kind of pair of sneakers out, keep it one color. It'd be very, very cool. But yeah, just my opinion. So I hope you guys like this sneaker. For me, I think it's amazing. If I just move you onto the box, so you've got a Cat.US Corporation at the front to go in with a Cactus Jack along the side. Cactus Jack logo and Nike on the side there. And as standard, and underneath the box is pretty similar in terms of what we're seeing. You also get, if you open it up, the paper will be a Cat.US Corporation, so very, very cool there. And just as to the branding, as to the sneaker, as to the collaboration that we're seeing, and it's pretty amazing. I mean, you can tell how kind of hyped up I am for this pair of sneakers. I know so many of us are. I know they were really hard to get hold of. These were crazy. These are like gold dust, literally. Goes in with the colour there, but literally they were like gold dust. And something that's going to be around for a long time in terms of, I think people are going to go crazy over these in the market. What we've seen some kind of so far, I mean, prior to dropping, people were kind of, I don't know if people got hold of these last year during kind of Travis Scott's Astro World Festival, or I know he dropped some, I think, Dodger Stadium as part of an event he done there. So I don't know if people got their hands on them there, kind of other drops across the US, but people were selling them, and they were selling for around £700. They did drop prior to the drop. They dropped in price up to about 500, and I think now, depending on the color, so I think Saturn you're looking at about 3 to 350, or do you know what? I actually say 3 to 400, depending on size. Then I think the lower size is a little bit less. Higher sizes, obviously, people are buying them, so a little bit higher in price. And again, with a kind of browny gold coloring, and you're looking at about, I'd say, 350 to 450. So quite high brackets in terms of what you could be achieving if that's what you're looking to do. But if you're looking to buy a pair, you might get lucky at the bottom end of that price. And I do think, in my personal opinion, kind of this pair of sneakers, I think it will go up. If you're waiting, I think it will go up in price. And for the collectors or people that are kind of investing, that's great. For those that want to buy and collect for themselves or wear, you're probably better off buying now, but get it at the right price. I definitely would recommend that. So look around, take your time. The price might drop as those looking to sell are going to kind of quickly sell, get rid of them quickly. For those that really want to buy them and wear them or collect them. So that's my advice on these. So I say go and get them now, but get them at the right price. So just be clever about it. So you've had that little sneak peek, that kind of turnaround of the sneaker. So before we get into it, I will be talking to you through the colorway, the detail, the design, retail pricing, resale, which you know is definitely there for you guys that like to kind of resell these on, if you kind of keep it as something to an investment piece for later on. Kind of the stores that had these, and of course my favorite part, the on-feet review at the end. So let's get into this sneaker. So I mean, you've heard my thoughts. You've looked around the sneaker, but what you haven't seen an all important on-feet review. So let's get into that. So there we have it. I've been waiting for ages for this pair of sneakers. Literally so long, so long. So happy I was able to get my pair. As ever, I mean, please do let me know your thoughts. Drop your comments in the comments box below. I really would appreciate it. Hopefully you got your pairs. Let me know what you got. And you might have got the Air Trainer 1 instead. Let me know. Let me know what colourway. Let me know what you think. Is there anything else you want me to go through? What I will be doing, I'll be dropping the Air Trainer 1 reviews coming up this week. So I was able to get both colourways. I got very, very lucky. Hit on sneakers on those. So yeah, got really, really lucky. So those will be coming up too. And as ever, please do like, subscribe, and share. It really, really does go a long way. I really do appreciate support. And therefore, take care.